Hey ninjas, are you ready for another workout for Ninja Trix? This is a video for you to be able to stay at home, stay safe, and do some exercises. Today it's kind of a rainy day, so we're gonna do this inside. But any of our workouts you can do as long as you have a nice cleared out, safe area to do this. You want at least a 5x5 area with nothing sharp, nothing in your way that you can, because you're gonna roll, you're gonna do handstands, cartwheels, and many other activities that could be dangerous if you have objects in the way. Number two, make sure you have your parents' permission or some other adults, and make sure that all the exercises you're doing in the area you are in is safe. So we're going to start off with just some neck stretches. We're going to roll our necks. These are very important for the workouts we're going to do. Let's roll it back. Because you want that neck flexibility. And if your neck and your body aren't moving, you don't have the range of motion, you're not going to be able to do these exercises and workouts as well. Let's do some arm circles. Your neck, your upper neck especially, and your shoulders are considered mobility joints. So mobility joints can move in many different directions. And then we're going to do cross arms. So still stretching out that shoulder, because this is a mobility joint that is required to move and flex and bend in different ways. Let's go to the other side. That are required for you to do cartwheels, handstands, handsprings, whatever exercise you want to do. So we're going to do a quad stretch now. So you're going to grab one of your feet and pull up. So this stretches your quad, and this loosens up the knee area, which is a stability joint, which is also very important for you to keep your balance. It also is a joint you want to protect, because if you, let's switch to the other side, if you injure this part, you could be really hurt. So you want to make sure you stretch out these joints and keep them mobile and have as much range of motion as you can in the directions they're supposed to move. All right, let's do an elbow grab. Finish stretching out those shoulders. This is very good because it actually not only stretches out your shoulders, but all the abdominal and muscles on your sides. All right, now we're gonna reach up high and then come down to your toes. Reach as far as you can without keeping your back straight. And you want to stretch out those hamstrings. You're trying to stretch out the hamstrings and glutes as much as you can. If you want to take a deep breath and reach up. Bring your arms back. Stretch back those elbows. And then reach down again. See if you can get a little further. Stay down here for a little bit of time. And then reach up again, take a deep breath. And then bring those elbows back again. And then reach down again, letting out that breath. Try not to bounce too much, but try to make sure you're stretching out those hamstrings in the back of your legs. All right. So now, we're going to do some wrist stretches, because when you're doing these exercises, and especially push-ups or a handstand, you're actually bringing your wrist into a 90-degree angle this way. So you're actually going from here to here, which is a point of inflexibility. You're This is going the opposite way of this joint needing to be flexed all the way. So you want to make sure you bring back both those wrist joints and pull back on those fingers. And then when you do a cartwheel and such, you won't strain that joint so much. All right, we're gonna go right into warm-ups. So we're gonna start off with some squat jumps. Garrett here is an expert at squat jumps. So we squat down, make sure you bring the knees out, and then jump up. So we're gonna do this for about 20 seconds, or 20 of them. All right, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's take a break. We'll get 10 more of those later. We're gonna work on back bends next. Now, if you don't know what a back bend is, you get down on your back, and you bring your fingers up behind you. This is part of why you stretch out those wrists. You want to lift up your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I watch this time. All right. Now we're gonna do some sit-throughs. So sit-throughs are great because later in the program, when you're doing transformers or other movements, exactly, you're gonna want to be able to, or break dance, or whatever you want to do, you're gonna want to be able to do this movement. So start off in a push-up position. And I want you to bring up one knee, like this. So I'll show you from the side. Bring up one knee, and then opposite hand, and I want you to kick to the other side. So I'll show you from the front. You're kicking off to the side. And you can make it a little tougher by doing a push-up and kicking to the other side. And do another push-up.
I thought you were going like this, and then this, and then push-up.
You can do it either way. You can do both sides and then do a push-up, or you can just do a push-up in between. So let's do this. 1. That happens. So 2. Let's do another push-up. 3. You can swap sides. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Woo, getting tired there. One more. 10. All right. Let's take a little breather. Do just some simple jump jacks for a little bit. We got a creeper from Minecraft Creeper doing some jumper jacks with us. All right. Now we're gonna want to work on those shoulders of ours and our core strength. So we're gonna do bear crawls. So a bear crawl is you get down on your hands and knees, almost like in a table, but you want to lift your knees up a little bit. Then you want to crawl forward. So this is working on your shoulders, working on your core strength. And then you crawl back, crawl up. Do this nice and slowly, take your time. Remember to keep those knees down, but off the ground. Let's do this one more time. and back up. How about one more time? One more time. And then crawl back up. All right, let's stretch out those legs a little more, but keep ourselves warm. We're gonna do some straight-legged kicks. No chambers in this. Keep your legs straight, just bring them up. Bring it up. Let's do a couple more on this side. 1 and 2. 5 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, bring it up to the side. 1, 2, as if you're doing a side kick. 3, 4, and 5. Up the other side. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep your 4, torso up. 5, not lean over too much. All right, let's do some more of those squat jumps. 10 more. I promised you 20. We did 10 earlier, we'll do 10 more. Ready? Squat, jump. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! All right, so with every Ninja Trix video, we do a karate skill. So today we're just gonna go a very leg intensive, very upper body intensive, leg intensive. We're going to, for a ninja skill, do a jab reverse punch, all right? So I want you to stand in guard stance. And then basically a jab is just bringing that front hand forward. You just want to bring it forward. Make sure you keep your wrist straight, your hand straight. Tuck in that thumb well. Jab. And then I want you to twist your torso into a reverse punch. So jab, punch. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swap sides. All right, jab, reverse punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to add a little into that. We're going to do a jab, reverse punch, and then reverse kick. So jab, reverse punch, and then step through. All right? So let's try that again. Jab, reverse punch. 1. Jab, reverse punch, kick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch to the other side, guard stance. Okay, jab, reverse punch, front kick. 1, 2, remember to turn in that torso in this reverse punch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. All right, so every Ninja Trix, we also do a actual parkour skill. This is what this is about, Ninja Trix, or parkouring. So parkouring is just movements that you do throughout the courses or obstacles. And this week's course, we're going to work on cartwheels. Now, a cartwheel is you step forward
You don't fall.
and you don't fall. And you're gonna bring your body down, bringing it into your lead hand. Yeah, great job. And you bring your legs up and around and over you. So, right there, we have some cartwheels. Again, bring your hand down, and you're gonna wanna flip up your reverse leg. Bring that up, bring the other leg around. So just like this, kind of into a wheel. You're creating a cartwheel. Wanna try that one more time? All right. This week we're gonna get a little more advanced, so you can watch the next segment with Miss Katy Leopard, and she's going to show you some cartwheel variations that you can do.
So in this video I'm going to be showing you some different cartwheel variations, such as a one-handed cartwheel, switch cartwheel, round off, aerial, all of the cool things that you can do with a cartwheel. So if you're watching this video, I assume that you have a pretty good cartwheel before you try to do anything crazy. So hopefully you have a pretty good two-handed regular cartwheel. Should look something. Legs going straight over your body is the important part. So this trick can be done two different ways. A one-handed cartwheel, obviously you can put down either hand. The easier out of the two is to put down only the front hand. So it looks something like this. You're gonna go in, only put down the first hand. The harder of the two cartwheels would be if you're putting your second hand down. So pretty much what you have to do, if you're a righty, you're starting with your right leg in front, you're gonna go in like you're doing a regular cartwheel, but instead of putting this hand down, you have to sweep it under and hold it against your body. So that pretty much looks like this. A fun little exercise I like to do when I'm bored, I alternate right hand and left hand, but going the same way. So I do like one this way and then the other hand. The next trick I'm going to show you is a switch foot cartwheel, which is a little more complicated. So I'm going to show you what you have to change to do that. So pretty much just have hands down. But the important thing is that you need to put your hands kind of facing your feet. So you start with whatever leg you have in front. You put your first hand down, but instead of putting it down sideways, you want to put it down all the way back. And the same with your other hand. So I just practice a regular cartwheel like that first to get used to it. The problem is when you do your switch, if you put your hands like they're regularly supposed to be, your wrists are going to get twisted and then you can get injured. So your regular cartwheel with your hands like this should look so good. So your hands will end up being almost right next to each other. So then the next idea you have to get when you're doing a switch cartwheel is that you're switching which leg is landing. So in a normal cartwheel, if you're starting with your right foot in front, you're going to do your cartwheel and your left leg is going to land like that. I landed on my left leg. If you're doing a lefty, same thing, your right leg is going to land. You go like this. Your right leg lands. The thing with a switch cartwheel is if you're starting with your right foot in front, your right foot is going to be the one that lands. So when you do it, you're going to put your hands switched like this. Your feet come together. So the idea is that if you're a righty, your left leg picks up and freezes in the air while your right swings by and lands. So like I said, you're going to start whatever leg in front, kick up, that first leg stays where it is, other leg swings by and lands. Full speed when you turn your wrist should look like this. I don't know why it's called a switch cartwheel, because in my opinion, it's a half cartwheel and then it ends as a handstand. So if you want to think of it that way helps me. Okay, I moved over a little bit for this next trick because I needed more room in the grass. An aerial. Pretty much the queen of all of the cartwheel tricks. It's a cartwheel with no hands. Personally, it took me 2 or 3 years to get my aerial once I started learning, so do not be surprised if this isn't easy. So in order to do an aerial, you really have to have a really solid cartwheel where your legs definitely go straight over your head and you can do it fast. That is the important part. So I'd say before you start learning how to do an aerial, you want to work on getting your cartwheel fast and working on your one-handed cartwheel fast, either direction. So obviously an aerial is a cartwheel with no hands. The important part is how you prep for an aerial. When you're first starting an aerial, it's a lot easier to run into it. You can, I take 2 steps and then I hurdle. So pretty much a hurdle is like half a skip. You just pick up whatever leg you're putting down first. So say you're running, you have to step with the other leg and jump with this knee up. So if I'm starting with my right leg in front, how I do my hurdle is I step on my left leg. So if I'm running, step on my left leg and I have to jump with my right knee up. If you're doing it lefty, you're gonna run, step on your right knee, bring your left knee up, jump. That is probably the most common way to go into an aerial. Of course, there's other ways that I'll show you after, but I'm gonna show this way first and I'm gonna teach you how to do an aerial with this. So, if I'm running, I take a couple steps, put this leg down, hurdle, go into my aerial. I'd say to start out, you want to do that prep, but you would just want to do a cartwheel. Do that prep, do a hurdle with a cartwheel, but go as fast as you can, something like this. When you have that pretty much down, you want to start going for height. I'll show you what that looks like. So you're going to do your prep with that. You're going to run, hurdle, and you're going to push up and try to get higher with your cartwheel. When I was learning how to do an aerial, I would always do my prep and I would try to go sideways, like I'd try to push myself as far as I can that way. But the most important thing I've learned, the thing that's helped me the most when learning my aerial, is that you actually have to push up rather than push forward. So pretty much what you have to do to get your aerial is just keep doing that over and over again. You have to do the hurdle into a cartwheel, trying to push up as much as you can, and eventually you will do something like this. Oh, hi, Tom. Another important tip that I just thought of, when you're going into your aerial, you want to have your hands up on the hurdle, and when you go actually into it, you pull your hands in, because the movement of going into your cartwheel and pulling your hands in is just another lifting factor that's just gonna help you stay in the air for a longer amount of time so you can get your legs up.
So we're almost at the end here. We're gonna play a little game. This game is basically shadow boxing or shadow sparring, because it also includes kicks and punches and whatever kind of flips you want to do. So incorporate some of your tricks that you've learned. Do some shoulder rolls, do some back rolls and cartwheels, handsprings. Maybe if you know a pop-up front kick. So you're gonna fight an imaginary foe. There's somebody right in front of you. You're just gonna punch, kick, punch, punch, punch. Maybe do the combo: punch, punch, kick, boom, reverse punch. You want to punch, punch, kick, and then do a cartwheel. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! 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 Yeah! 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 Do a reverse cartwheel. Oh, this way. Oh, get away. Oh, kick, punch, kick, oh, punch, punch, and then do a weird kick because I punched instead of kicked. Oh, reverse. Oh, oh. All right, dodge, dodge. Make sure you dodge. get out of the way, and then do a kick, punch, cartwheel away, and then punch, kick. Ah, great job. Do that for a bit. Do some flips, do workouts, see what you can do. Have some fun with it.
And don't kick someone.
And don't kick anybody. Definitely not. All right, I hope you had fun. Hope to see you for the next episode of Ninja Trix. It was another fun workout video with you, and we'll see you next time.